This week on Comics and Pop Culture Let's Talk, we'll compare Starsky and Hutch the TV series to the 2004 movie. The characters and even some plot points were based on real-life New York City detectives, Lou Telano and John Sepe, who gained notoriety and commendations for their unconventional but effective undercover police work.
I'm sorry, Sergeant Hutchinson. Look, I'm Starsky. He's Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch is an American action television series, which consisted of a 70-minute pilot movie and 92 episodes. The show was created by William Blind, produced by Spelling Goldberg Productions, and broadcast from April to August 1979 on ABC. The series protagonists were two Southern California police detectives, David Michael Starsky, played by Paul Michael Glaser, the dark-haired, Brooklyn transplant and U.S. Army veteran, with a streetwise manner and intense, sometimes childlike moodiness, and Kenneth Richard Hutch Hutchinson, played by David Soul, the divorced, blonde, Duluth, Minnesota, native with a more reserved and intellectual approach. The detective's main confidential informant was the streetwise, ethically ambiguous, jive-talking Huggy Bear, played by Antonio Fargas, who often dressed in a flashy manner and operated his own bar. The duo's boss was the gruff, no-nonsense but fair Captain Harold C. Dobby, played by Bernie Hamilton. In 1977, a rising concern in America about violence on TV, along with Glazer's own concerns about the level of violence in the series, forced the writers to reduce the violent action scenes, with more romantically and socially themed storylines, and play up the buddy-buddy aspect of the show's leads even more. Glazer indicated several times that he wanted to get out of his contract and quit the series. He even sued the producers to force a release from his contract before the start of the third season. After being granted more creative control over scripts, opportunities to direct episodes, and a per-episode pay raise, Glazer returned to the show. Glazer again voiced his desires to leave during the fourth and final season. This time, Starsky's wayward younger brother Nick was introduced, in the episode Starsky's Brother. It was intended that if Glazer was to quit, that the reformed Nick would take David's place on the police force. Ultimately, the disgruntled Glazer decided to return, yet again, to finish out the season. Although a fifth season was planned, increasing production costs, Glazer's persistent desire to move on, and declining ratings, brought an end to the series.
Look, Starsky, I know these two white dudes that got a car that you might be interested in.
I don't want another car, Hug.
Oh, come on, at least take a look.
My car! Where did you...
Now let's talk about the movie. Starsky and Hutch is a 2004 American buddy cop action comedy film directed by Todd Phillips. The film stars Ben Stiller as David Starsky and Owen Wilson as Ken Hutch Hutchinson. In 1975, two Bay City police detectives, the macho David Starsky, who loves his Ford Torino and recklessly pursues minor offenders, and the easygoing Ken Hutch Hutchinson, who often works alongside criminals to investigate their activity, are forced to become partners as punishment for recent antics. Meanwhile, Jewish-American drug kingpin Reese Feldman and his right-hand man Kevin Jutsam develop a new type of cocaine that is untraceable in scent and taste. Roger Ebert awarded it 3 out of 4 stars. Ebert called it a surprisingly funny movie, the best of the 1970s recycling jobs. Starsky and Hutch has made $88 million in the US and Canada and $82 million in international markets for a total of $170 million worldwide. In one of the film's more humorous moments, we see Hutch, played by Owen Wilson, singing the song "Don't Give Up on Us," which was a #1 hit for original Hutch actor David Soul in 1977.
Don't give up on us, baby. Don't make the wrong seem right.
The film also features Vince Vaughn as Reese Feldman, Snoop Dogg as Huggy Bear Brown, and Fred Williamson as Captain Dobie. I loved the first 2 seasons of Starsky and Hutch growing up. When they toned down the violence, I admit, I stopped watching it about halfway through season 3. If I were to rate the show, I would give seasons 1 and 2 an A+, season 3 a C-, and I haven't seen much of season 4. The film functions as a sort of prequel to the TV series, as it portrays when Starsky was first partnered with Hutchinson. The film also switches the personalities of the title characters. While in the TV show, Starsky was curious and streetwise, and Hutch was by the book, in the film, Starsky is the serious cop, and Hutch is laid back. Despite the old switcheroo, which was similar to what they did in I Spy, which also featured Owen Wilson, this time paired with Eddie Murphy, the movie is still lighthearted fun and a good homage to the original series. It's a bit uneven in tone, but the stars make it a fun ride nonetheless. I give it a B+. That's all the time we have on this show. Which did you prefer, the TV series or the movie? Did you like both? Let us know in the comments section below and click the like button. Also, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Until next time, live long and prosper, may the force be with you and keep reaching for the stars.